Hi guys, welcome to our channel Sailing vessel Royal Atenea. Over here we are doing some work on our second boat, which is called Red Current, and we will be sanding and preparing the hull for applying the epoxy treatment and the barrier coat. For those of you who doesn't know the story with Red Current was sick with osmosis, so we pulled her up about 3 years ago, and after letting her dry enough, now we could start the work on her. We had already stripped her from the gel coat, and a layer of fiberglass been removed to remove all the osmosis damage, and now we are just finishing off the sanding to make her smooth and ready for start to apply the epoxy treatment and the barrier coat. Here we can see Julian doing some work of the wood, interior wood, and he was sanding them and giving treatment to bring them back to their original state.
Right guys, continue the sanding on starboard side. I want to take all this rubbish. As much as I can before I can apply the epoxy. Very badly osmosed. The sanding is almost ready now. Maybe a couple of more days of sanding and it's done. I've cleaned here as much as I could. I found some water trapped, still coming out, and from here I had to eat quite a lot. There was water trapped here as well, and this was completely weak, so I had to open it. We're gonna rebuild all this section here, taking all the disease off. Almost out now. A few places the water was coming out still. I don't want that. Looking good. I think we're gonna be up to plan. This month we'll be ready from all the sanding. Still got 1 week exactly to finish all the sanding. And then we can start laminating. I brought also the piece that I built. I will show you later. The sanding is almost done. To continue in here, this area. With Capri, and we're gonna continue with orbital. This side, starboard side today.
very important that after sanding, you will give it a good wash before applying any epoxy or any fiberglass. If you don't wash it and you just try to clear it with air, you will still have remain dust that cannot be taken off unless you do a good clean with water and soap preferably.
Just gonna help it dry more, you know. Now this side is almost ready. Let's wash so we take all the acid off and the acidity from the osmosis. Next week we will steam it. Use the steam machine.
Here we started the process of steaming the hull to remove all the acidus from the osmosis, and it helps it dry more before applying the epoxy.
I wonder, is it worth living now? They told me dreams come true once you live it out. I picked the pieces from my childhood in a broken house and heal my soul from the trauma we've been given now. I hear the whispers in the wind under smoky clouds and tell myself once again, I'ma work it out. So much shit can happen, yo, it got me tripping now. Yeah, it's feeling different now. Feel like I'm zoned out, put my phone down, damn it's cold out. Plotting on a rollout, we took our own route, really on our own now. These them winter schemes, plotting for better dreams, cooking flows and melodies for OGs with felonies who've been locked since the 70s. You gotta pray for enemies with jealousy, they only feed off the good-hearted. Just don't bargain, stay in your lane and keep hogging. Know that you a target and gotta finish what you started. Life of being an artist, gotta show them where your heart is. Put your all in, keep calling, keep going, don't stall it. Don't walk what they all in, now. Just be yourself and it'll work it out. I wonder, is it worth living now? They told me dreams come true once you live it out. I picked the pieces from my childhood in a broken house and heal my soul from the trauma we've been given now. I hear the whispers in the wind under smoky clouds and tell myself once again, I'ma work it out. So much shit can happen, yo, it got me tripping now. Yeah, it's feeling different now. Yo, living in doubt could be the death for you. It's only a few that'll rep for you and rarely ones that'll step to you and let you know where you wrong at instead of letting you ride away in your soul. Rather be whole and pure in my spirit. This life never ending until you near it. A lot of shit to bear with. Sometimes you don't wanna share it, but don't keep it in cause you fear it. It's an epidemic sound and you can see right where I'm headed. I'm elevated, oh yeah. We was waiting, oh yeah, to make a statement, it's clear. The way them boys persevere. Yo, we taking this stairs. Don't let them get in our ear. Take a watch, I'ma stare. Tell them pull up a chair. God gon' answer our prayers. Living now. They told me dreams come true once you live it out. I picked the pieces from my childhood in a broken house and heal my soul from the trauma we've been given now. I hear the whispers in the wind under smoky clouds and tell myself once again, I'ma work it out. So much shit can happen, yo, it got me tripping now. Yeah, it's feeling different now.
I wonder if it's worth living now. They Told me working 9 to 5 just to make it out. And now the dark nights got me needing mouth to mouth. Resuscitate my dreams, tell me what it's all about. I wonder if it's worth living now.